and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. Open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought. Take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
Welcome to all our friends in South Florida, LA, New York, San Francisco, Chicago. Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe. You know, all decisions are made at a table, so find a table near you, and you two can play along with the Brooklyn Cafe TV show.
We should make a game.
We tried doing that, remember? We brought in a Milton Bradley board, and we
brought in Sex in the City. I mean, a real game.
No, we did. We brought the game of life. And
we never brought
change
it.
The board.
We need to do it. It's a Brooklyn Cafe game, and it's going to be a table, and everything that happens around the table is everything we're going to do. Ever watch our show without sound?
Yeah.
Ever watch what my hands do?
Yeah.
They're always doing all kinds of things like this. Remember I used to sit on them?
Yeah. Yeah. What was that guy saying? Yeah.
Yeah, you are Christopher.
Oh, look at this.
Walken.
What's wrong with my egg? Between my egg and my ducks, things are going wrong.
You've been hanging out with Humpty Dumpty. Welcome to a wonderful Workout Wednesday, our first hour at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. You can find us on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, Brooklyn Cafe TV, and of course on our podcast, which is where? Spotify, TuneIn, TuneOut, Google Up, I don't know.
iHeart, it's all over the place. But go to your Siri phone and say, Siri, play the Brooklyn Cafe TV show, and it pops up again.
And it pops up, and there you go. What you looking for?
I'm looking to see what the hell we're going to give away. We gave
you know
away
what,
all
Alana? We gave away the tweezers yesterday, and we had a call-in for the nail files from, where was he? Kansas, Arkansas?
Called in for nail
From Alabama.
From World's Best Tweezers, and they are the world's best tweezers. We gave those away, and as a matter of fact, we have someone that wants to have them in stock in her office, so I'm going to have to hook up your mom with that. And the nail files.
It's the funniest thing. The guy calls in and says, my wife was on a horse, and she fell off. And now she can't get back on, and it just went on and on.
He said she had a cat scan, she had a dog scan, she had a horse scan.
She was all scanned out.
She was all scanned.
And we ended up sending it to him just to shut him up. But anyway, so we got nothing else to give here. We're out.
Actually, I'm sure we have a
Harvest?
gift card.
No, they took everything.
They took everything?
Yeah, because they had people call in and write in, so they took it.
Well, fine. You know what we'll give away? A bag of Brooklyn Cafe coffee.
Oh,
how about that?
There you go.
We've got organic or a signature blend of the Brooklyn Cafe TV coffee. Give us a call. Can they?
Yes.
888-994-4995.
I don't know what's going to happen when they do, but okay, we'll figure that out.
We got Lana. We've got EJ on the board.
EJ, my condolences.
Did you ever go to Disney World when your kids were little?
Never.
Did you guys ever go to Disney when you were little?
Oh, yes.
And there used to be Mickey's Land. And they had this one girl that worked there. Her name was CJ, and she walked around and she did all these little things. That makes me think of it. EJ.
There was a CJ at Disney, and you remember that?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Is there a DJ?
Special moments.
DJ,
you always remember.
there was DJ, yes, on Full House. I know. I always think in animation, and the day goes on.
I went to that place, and I never went back because I have Freddy on my lap on one of the boats. You remember they had the lake, and you went on the boat. So I had him on my lap. And mind you, there's 100 miles of lake, and I'm going along, just me and him having a good time. And the police stopped me. This cop in a boat comes over with sirens on the water.
Didn't have a life jacket?
So I said, yeah, we have life jackets. I said, what's the problem? He says, you can't have that child on your hip when you're driving the boat. I said, why not? It's not like I want to hit another boat. That's illegal. So I said, okay. So what I did was I sat in the other chair and I put the baby there, and I said, then he's going to have to drive. Because I'm drunk. He said, what?
You in Disney World.
That's the last time I went.
And that's your Disney World story. But
That's
we've
my
got
Disney-
a great
that's
first
sticking-
hour lined up for you. We've got sustainable workout wear, which I'm so excited about because not only are these millennials about sustainable clothing, you also do the artwork and the photography that goes with it. We're going to talk with them. We've got Andrea Hammer with us talking workout.
Hammer time.
Hammer time.
Hammer time.
Workout
I should have
Wednesday.
had that music. Oh, hammer time.
Workout Wednesday
Now
at the
listen,
Brooklyn Cafe.
Do not adjust your sets. It isn't like there's one and the cameras are bad. They're actually twins. You check this out. I am like totally confused. When I talk to these guys, I look at one and I see three. So
And we've got our crew in Studio 3. You know, they're waiting to do their segments. I'm just saying, Super John asked, when's his next segment coming up?
let's do it. Oh, he wasn't here the day that I had the Croatia moment.
Yeah, well, you weren't here. We were talking about that. And I said, whatever Freddy bets on, we bet the other way.
I tell you what, I got a segment for the interns. I'll do this. We can do a part of the show where you guys are putting this film stuff together, and you guys are really good at doing it. And you can talk about how what you know, the angles. I mean, you guys went to Luna Rosa.
Cafe Luna Rosa, we did that
There's
last
about
week.
400 angles of cameras over there.
I don't know. We had the watermelon mimosa and that Bloody Mary. Shorty liked the Bloody Mary.
Shorty likes all the
You
drinks.
know, Mikey, you know what you always give? I would give you extra food when I don't want it back
give
in the
it-
day.
you give it to
If there's
Shorty?
extra drinks, we give them to Shorty.
Now, did you notice, before we get to our guest, did you notice that Paul was travel guy?
Vadiato.
Travel guy. No more Paul Vadiato. It's not his name is changed to travel guy.
Travel guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Travel guy came in here, and you know that boat, that ship that he wants us to do a show on?
Yeah, Royal Caribbean, that one?
No, it's
The Mariner of the Seas, that one? Yeah.
yes. Do you know they have an ice skating ring in there?
They got everything on
But
there.
did you see the ice skating ring?
We're going end of September.
But did you see
I
the
have
ice
not.
skating ring? It is a real ring. I mean, this thing is huge.
End of September. Paul will be here tomorrow. Call Paul with Lori from Royal Caribbean.
You're not excited. There was a ice skating ring on a
Do you
ship.
know how to ice skate?
Yes.
I want to do the bungee thing on the trampoline.
Yeah, you do that, and I'll see you land in the Bahamas.
We're going to do a show from there, which is so cool. They've allowed us to do a show, a live show on Mariner of the Seas when we go in the end of September with the Brooklyn Cafe TV show.
But
More
not on the
information
ice. I want to do it on the ice.
Okay. I'm going to wear a parka. Say
A what?
It. Parka.
Yes.
The hell is
That
that?
jacket.
Say it.
It's really
What's a
puffy
parka?
You call it a Parker.
Parker.
He calls it a Parker
I'm
with
gonna
an
wear
ER
a
at the
parka.
end.
I'm gonna
You
wear
got
a
to put the
parka.
A at the end.
See them on the scenes.
See? These guys are funny.
These guys are hilarious. I can sit back and watch television, get me some popcorn. Okay.
Millennial humor in the house.
So what are we going to start with? Should we start with the clothing?
Let's
or
start
hammer
with the
time, or a
clothes.
combination of both.
We're going to do a combination of both. We've got Bryce and we've got Maury. What is your last name, guys?
Who's
Diapers.
Bryce and who's Maury?
I'm Maury. That was unintentional.
He did it again.
Cut. Take two. Who's who?
Go ahead. I'm Maury.
And I'm Andrea.
Hi, Andrea.
And there you go.
And I'm confused.
Bryce and Maury, and it's called Wearable Prints Art. And it's wearable, not, you think it's W-H-E-R-E, wearable. And I was going to ask you why, but now I know why. So let's tell everyone, wearable. What's that mean? And why is it W-H-E-R-E instead of W-E-A-R?
So one, we like puns, obviously. Two, it's a question. It's not, wearing it. It's
Where do you
where's
wear
the
it?
art? Where are you getting the clothing from? Where's the fabric made? Yes, just
And where are you going to
Asking
wear it
questions.
while you're going someplace?
Exactly.
So let me get this right.
And
You
look
guys,
fabulous,
you
by
guys
the
are
way.
artists, or you're designers, or you're, because I've seen some of the pictures, which is outstanding stuff. But you're putting it on clothing. Is that what we're doing?
yes,
So are you artists or are you clothing designers?
getting to be a little of both now, right?
So which was first? Chicken or the egg? Which was first?
The artist.
I'm just watching them. It's hilarious.
They don't know nothing.
They're just so happy.
They are. They're very happy guys, and they're twins. And who's the oldest?
I am. 12 minutes.
And you admit to that.
Yeah.
Let's see some of the
Should I
artwork.
not?
And it's all done with, you both take the photographs.
Mhm.
Did you always do photography?
Yeah, I started just, when we were going on family vacations using our parents' 35mm cameras, and then 10th grade got my own digital SLR and started from there.
And how did you decide to take these art? So that one that looks, I don't know what that is with all the beautiful colors, that is just popping beautifully on the set.
It's paint splash. So you take some tempera paint and then a PA speaker that has a large enough woofer. I actually want to put that back.
Oh,
a
you
bit.
make it vibrate.
And you make it vibrate depending on the frequency. Your
Howard
lows, your
Stearns did
mids.
that. Remember Howard Stearns did that? He had a woman on the speaker, but he didn't have
Blue
paint.
Man Group, they do that a
Blue
lot.
Man
They
Group
put
does
the
that,
paint
yeah,
around.
It's the
It's
frequency of
true.
the song, and depending on if it's a high frequency, mid frequency, low, it'll bounce up that paint in varying heights.
So you captured that photography,
yes,
and then you transfer it to the clothing.
yes.
Now the trick to the clothing is that it's recyclable materials, bottles. What kind of materials?
So it's the industry name is called RPET, so it's recycled PET. It's polyethylene terephthalate is the scientific
all of that
term for
stuff.
it.
It's just used stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
And which we have an abundance
It's
of.
recycled plastic bottles is what it is.
We have an
Yes.
abundance because now China's not buying any more of our recycle. We were sending it to Sweden or Switzerland.
Yeah, they're basically at capacity now. Like, we've been sending stuff over there for so long that they're like, okay, we have all this here. We're still doing all, a lot of your manufacturing. We have nowhere to put it.
Well, how did you come up with the idea? And we're in this amazing gallery. We're at the Heart of Del Rey. There are 75 artists here. We've got a handful of painters, photographers, sculptors. No one has taken their art from beyond the photograph to recyclable clothing, workout wear. How'd you even come up with this idea, which is genius?
So, as far as the clothing as the medium, being in the photo industry for a little bit of time now, and just seeing what have been your medium so far. Your 2D print, just photo paper. You can get it on wood, acrylic, bamboo. Slowly getting into just different types of mediums to print
Now
on.
it's just
but
wear 'em on
still
our booties.
2D.
And I was just going to say that now you wear it on your butt.
Booty wear.
It's great.
Now this stuff.
Why not?
Now this stuff is not dangerous to the skin or the body, right? Because it's recyclable material. It's still
Right.
healthy.
It's
It's still
BPA
safe.
free.
So-
So it is
toxin
certified.
free.
There is a certification. It's done by a company called Oikotech. It's they're testing for well over 100 chemicals. And you find that information on our site, and it tests for the harmful chemicals that are often found in plastics.
Right.
That is such
Yeah.
music to my ears because as a fitness trainer and health and wellness coach and a anti-chemical kind of person and holistic, that is absolutely wonderful to wear something, one, that's recycled, two, that's eco-friendly, three, I tried them on and they were freaking awesome and comfortable and sexy and hot and they feel good and they're easy to wear and they're absolutely beautiful. So
Well, yeah, but
I'm all in.
But,
I loved
but
it.
also as a human being, I don't want to catch a disease because you're wearing something that you
Right.
shouldn't be wearing. So it's kind of cool. But my other question was, if you have somebody that wants to order a set, can you make it so it's always the same, or do they change because of the way you're putting it together?
As far as the fabric?
This design.
The designs stay the same, so it's called sublimation printing. It's
Okay.
a gas and heat exchange, whereas your normal direct-to-garment or just silk screen is just the dyes, and you have to go and do that press every time.
And where were you 2 years ago? Do you remember we were sending things out to print and they said, do you want sublimation? And we said, do we want what? We said, I don't know. What do we want? What were we printing? It was back at BZT. I think the banners. Did we want sublimation? Did we want it to bleed out? We're like, huh?
Yeah, so that-
What is the green one a
green is,
picture of?
lily pad
It's a
up
lily
in
pad.
DC.
A lily
Photo-
pad.
Photo was taken at the DC Botanical Garden.
That's beautiful.
Now the material
Wonderful.
itself, what is it? What kind of material is that you are holding up right now?
The photo or the clothing?
The clothing.
The clothing, it's a recycled polyester.
Polyester. So that's like for a workout type of piece is what
Yes.
this whole thing's about?
Yeah, Jim, we could
Brett's
be
pass those
anything,
over, please.
normal everyday wear. So, we've been talking about the chemicals and whatnot. So this is actually a pretty good point to, ask you guys. Do you know what your clothing right now that you're wearing is made from?
Something cheap material. Not mine. Hers is expensive. Mine is like
So yeah, your everyday workout wear, a shirt, shorts.
We have no idea.
So a lot of it is.
And because they're $5 from China, you know it's probably nothing of good quality. I'm just saying. And look at this. It's this little pocket inside, which I think is fascinating. You can put your cell phone, you can put your change, you can put your coins, your keys. Because so often when I'm at the gym, I don't have the thing that goes on my arm. I take my phone and I stick it in my pants. And if my pants are low cut, they kind of slide down. It's not, and then you have to pull them out if you're doing something fast or you're jumping around. It's a pain in the neck. But this is brilliant.
I don't want to say nothing.
I know, except I know what you said. It's like a mobster pocket because it's right in the back of your pants. But it's really amazing.
So what are most clothes? You were about to say clothing are made of?
So it's
petroleum.
polyester. It's made
Which is dangerous.
from crude oil.
Right? You're wearing oil.
Yeah.
We wear oil.
Yeah, so we can have every movement to eat less meat or drive electric cars and recycle our stuff. But for the most part, globally, we're wearing synthetic clothing that
They can kill you.
polyesters come straight from crude oil. It was a statistic, I think 104 million barrels of oil for
To make
polyester
clothes?
production.
Really?
Wow.
And
So-
where are the clothes made?
Predominantly, the fabrics
Your
are still.
clothes.
Oh, these clothes are made in Miami. The fabric is
In the
is
USA.
made in North Carolina.
So everything's in the U.S. And made right here locally. And before we go to commercial break, the other one, the colorful spots, the white, the
Gumballs.
Gumball one.
gumballs.
Gumballs.
Wow.
It's a
Wow.
very sweet pattern.
Yes, it is.
But I'm bum.
Lift it up.
The gumballs. Yeah, let's see those.
I'm just amazed. Amazed.
Look at that. The photography in of itself is incredible. And then remember the kaleidoscopes when we were kids?
Yes.
And you look
When
through
we
them.
were kids,
you
I
still
have
have
one
them.
now.
And you look at the kaleidoscope. That's what
Am I
you've
not supposed to
taken.
have that?
You are. Look, you know what? Can you bring it tomorrow?
Yeah.
We can add it to
No,
our set
I'm not
of
sharing my
toys.
kaleidoscope. You know how
'Cause you know
old
I'm gonna
that thing
take
is?
it.
That's right.
I
That's
know.
over 40 years old.
So a lot of these things are Freddy's, and I have kind of adopted them as my own.
But this is it's really cool. Are you selling this like countrywide, worldwide? I mean,
This is online, so
We hope to,
US,
right?
And it's
yeah.
nice. It's got a big wide
Most say
waistband.
yes.
But I love the gumballs. It looks like a kaleidoscope. We're going to take a quick commercial break. More with wearable prints, workout wear, and workout with the hammer. And we'll be right back.
hammer time.
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchywithanI.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
Discover how you can unleash your body's natural regenerative power with Liquid BioCell. A scientifically proven, holistic anti-aging supplement, Liquid BioCell redefines the way we age and how we perform. Formulated with an exclusive collagen and hyaluronic acid combination, Liquid BioCell supports joints, muscle fitness, and restores youthful skin from within. Contact Renata at 561-306-7176 or visit forhealth4beautyonline.com. Anti-aging from the inside out. Call today, 561-306-7176.
Are you ready? Does your family have an emergency preparedness plan? BeBetterPrepared.info is an affordable way to prepare yourself and your family for the worst. Stock up with emergency gear and the knowledge you need to be ready in case of an emergency. From first aid, safe water supplies, to shelter, BeBetterPrepared.info is a convenient way to quickly stock up on survival and camping gear at an affordable pre-packaged price. Order Elite Ready Pack to get started. No matter what the situation, go to BeBetterPrepared.info and you will be prepared if disaster strikes or for your camping needs.
When you have a passion for what you do, share it with the world. Tell us what you do, no matter what you specialize in. We know that passion creates joy, and we will be more than ecstatic to help you share your success with everyone else. We will come to you, and we are eager to experience your craft.
The Brooklyn Cafe TV is loaded with some of the best in the video market, so we will find the best way to capture what you do and create something that will sell your business. Come on down to 1440 North Federal Highway at the heart of Delray Gallery to be on the Brooklyn Cafe show, or contact us at 888-994-4995.
Back. And we're back. And wait a minute.
And
Watch out, Belle.
we're back on Comedy Wearable Workout Wear Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV. We're talking sustainable workout clothes, hammer time, and working out. And before we get to Andrea, we just want to talk about how these clothes are made. Once we take these bottles, and there's a whole process, so we know it's not petroleum. They are BPH-free bottles, so everything that you're wearing is safe and repurposed. And how was that done, Bryce?
Okay, so what this company does, it'll take the plastic bottles that are recycled, and they chop them up and turn them into a flake. And then during their process, they'll melt it and turn it into a thread, which is then sold off to textile mills to turn into the fabrics anywhere from athletic wear to shirts,
Tent
towels.
canopy.
Is this stuff expensive?
It is.
How much are a pair of
Wait a minute, it
pants?
just burned my hands.
The leggings are $65, our headbands.
Well, that's not bad.
No,
That's
'cause
not expensive.
That's a pretty fair
Compared
price
to
for
your
the quality of
fast
the
fashion.
clothes.
Not
Yeah.
in Boca.
Right,
Hey.
not in this neck of the woods, or I think about
Not in
where
New
you
York.
shop and your clients, Andrea. Pants are upwards of $80, $85.
Yeah.
Especially at that big mall down the street. But yeah.
So next time if someone asks you if they're expensive, you say no.
No, the compatible.
They're quite they're comparable and less than, but a higher quality.
Not only they're eco-friendly, they're comfortable, they're economical.
They make
too.
sense.
For the value you get for the cleanliness of what you're wearing, that it's not going to be absorbed through your skin, any chemicals. What is that worth to you? What's your
You know,
health
you're
You're
worth
not
to
wearing.
you?
You're not wearing petroleum.
You know who'd be
You're
great
not
to
wearing
introduce them
petroleum.
to?
It's not absorbed through your pores.
Bitsy.
Itsy bottom. I know. I wasn't going to bring that up because I know they do their own.
But they do their own, but
it
even
might
their
be some-
artwork alone would be great just to share with Bitsy.
Well, that's the other side of this thing is the artwork, and you can put any kind of artwork you want on this, right?
Correct.
What else?
Do you
You
customize things? If somebody sent you a picture,
Yes,
Yeah.
we can.
So
So
my
that's-
could have
grandson.
your own pants.
that is very
so,
cool.
so my grandson, can you
Customize clothes.
can you do a baby? What they call that the babies wear? The onesies.
A bit.
A onesie. Can you do a onesie for my grandson for Rowan?
Oh, we could.
If I gave you a
Yeah.
picture.
And put your face on it and says, I
You
love
can do anything.
Grandpa,
You can do-
right
yeah,
in the
Hammer,
middle.
take it easy.
And then you get Valerie matching pants.
I don't want to put my face on nothing, but on him, I would put him on there. She just asked me.
And then
if I
you
could
can
do
wear it.
And what else do you have? What's under the gumballs?
Let's see. Oh, that was the picture of
MacArthur
Miami.
Causeway down in Miami.
Your photographies.
Yes.
It's
Look, it's
spectacular.
spectacular.
Yeah, those are the pair I tried on, and they fit fantastic.
They fit really good.
Oh my god!
And then-
I definitely have to get them.
This is 100% of the recycled polyester, and it's spun, so it actually feels like cotton.
And what are these pants right here? The green, the
see.
blue.
These, it's an image from Lauderdale by the Sea, the England's fishing pier.
So hold on a second. The materials are different on each one of these pants.
Yeah,
That's all the
so-
same.
So the leggings are 86-14 mix. It's 86% of the recycled polyester, and the other mix is
Spandex for that four-way stretch.
And how are they to size? So people are wanting to order them as far as sizing. Do you have small, extra small?
Here we go, extra small to extra large.
Are they true to size?
Yes,
Yeah.
trying them on. They
What,
were
si- what
Pretty
size
size?
did you try on?
extra small.
Extra small.
And it fit?
Perfect.
Pretty true to
Was
size.
it hugging you or was it just fitting?
They fit tight, but not tight where you can't breathe. I mean, they
Okay.
fit your body, and they looked amazing.
They fit. They looked really nice in
No.
this little pocket. You can put all your little things in
Put
it.
your cell phone in, or your
She had that pocket in a place she didn't like too much.
It's not going anywhere when it's there.
Right.
I'm gonna
You know
tell
it's
you,
staying
you're
put.
never going to. You never forget your phone.
you never forget.
You don't
And
forget
you
You
know
gotta
nothing.
be careful you
it's
don't sit on it.
How can people buy these?
Of our site, it's shop.whereableprintsco.com.
Say that again slowly, John Lennon.
I can sing you a Beatles song too after. Yeah.
We're gonna let you try. No
So
problem.
it's shop.whereableprintsco.com.
Shop.wearableprintcode.
And it's
Yes.
right on the
So,
screen.
spelling?
Shop.wearable,
Zoom in on
WHWHERE,
that.
wearableprintsco.com.
Like, we're gonna work on shortening that. Like, you know.
Get that
You
little
know, I
URL
have to tell you,
shortening.
they are
Yeah.
so nice that you don't even need to wear them just working out. And that's what I do all day, and I live in workout clothes. But I would wear those out, put a pair of heels on and sexy top. I think the artwork is phenomenal. For you to take it from a picture and put it on pants, I'm blown away by that.
I kind of like that you can wear. Now, do you do shirts as well?
So yeah, we're
Like
they're
wearing?
in development. So this is
One of
it's
your
a
shirts?
newer fabric that's just got out of so Reprieve is the company that makes that recycled polyester.
So you're gonna stretch it out to like button down shirts and things of that nature.
Yeah, you go into more of a woven or a nylon, and you can make your dress shirts. And
How great would it be to get you a shirt that has the Brooklyn Bridge on it that you could wear, right, for the Brooklyn Cafe
Why
show?
are you always dressing me up in the Brooklyn Bridge?
Because you're the
Maybe I
Brooklyn
want
guy.
something nice.
Maybe they should take a picture of the Bronx for you.
No, you don't want that.
See, we're going high scale.
Anyway, sure.
We don't want that. What about the maintenance on this material? Is it, how do you wash it?
Just
wash
like,
cold?
just like a regular athletic garment.
It doesn't shrink or nothing like that?
correct. And so with sublimation, the artwork actually will not fade because it's embedded into the fibers.
We have
So it
to
doesn't-
introduce them to your son. They and Gio will get along
I
so
can
great.
introduce these guys to a million people. Everybody's always, I mean, you take Hammy here, she's in the industry where you're always
Definitely
working
can
out
sell
with
those
people.
to my clients.
Slide it.
They would love it. They're
Slide.
fun.
There you go. Part the seas and come on in.
Hey, look who's in town.
Look who's in the house.
Holy smoke.
Okay, you don't have to stay on camera.
You know what? Put the camera on.
And touching on the
Touching what?
well,
What are you touching?
What's that song?
oh, Sweet Caroline, there you go. Yes, anyway, back to like the wear of this.
Yes.
It's made of recycled plastic, so to get into the plastic pollution issue, plastic takes a long time to deteriorate.
Correct.
So making a clothing item made from recycled plastic, it's going to last longer than your average
Forever.
one because
Nice.
it's made from plastic.
How do you get rid of it? In other words, if I had this 20 years from now, right, and I want to
It'll
get
probably
rid
still
of
look as good as it does
it, you
today.
can't get
They
rid
won't
of
wear
it.
out. Have you seen them?
Let me say, getting the plastic out of our landfill and reusing it to something that could be eco-friendly and wearable. It's getting the plastic out of landfills.
Getting the plastic out of the landfill and just doing something.
Save the earth.
Yeah, but the
And
thing,
then wear pictures of the
You
earth
saw these?
on
Aren't
you.
these great?
but I think that what they're doing now is they're not going to take it out of the landfills. I think what they're going to do is, what do you do with the stuff you have now? Where are we going with this stuff?
As far as
I mean,
the
it's keeping it out of the
It's
landfill.
one step at a time.
So it's keeping it out of landfills.
Yes,
Like,
that's what I meant.
So Sunrise and I think it was Deerfield Beach just had some type of bill passed where they're changing up how they recycle for the neighborhood. So Sunrise, they're just taking the recycled stuff and burning it and turns it into energy. So you can sell.
I think you guys
I
are
read
definitely
about that.
on to an unbelievable concept, and the fact that everyone walks around, at least in this area of South Florida, in workout clothes all the time. Like Andrea said, you can wear them to work out, you can wear them around town, put on a pair of heels. I do that all the time on Saturdays, and it's where you're dressed to go. And that's what they told me on the stylist the other day. Take your clothes, change your jewelry, change your shoes, and you got your night outfit.
You're fine.
Imagine me wearing these to work out, and then
You
at night,
should.
you'll see me in them tomorrow.
You're going to be
I'll
working.
be at NN all. It's always so cold there at NN. Now I got a pair of pants to wear.
Do you know that Florida is a flat
is?
country? Yes. And the only bumps in Florida
Speed
are
bumps.
the landfills.
Yeah. Mount
If you
Trashmore.
drive military down to Sample,
You got
Yes.
Mount Trashmore.
Mount Trashmore.
right? Because
Mount Trashmore, right?
because Costco at Sample is 19 cents cheaper than Costco in Boca because of the taxes, right? So when you drive down, you smell it before you see it.
You do.
But then you see a mountain. So my people up in New York says, "Oh, what are you talking about? There's mountains all over. There is no mountains down here. It's all trash."
It's all trash.
But if we can keep them from getting bigger from plastic by reusing it into economical clothing, then
Hammer, we need you
that's
to lead the
fabulous.
We
You're
got
gonna
we got the
lead the
hammer
charge.
with us.
I will lead the charge.
We're talking
Absolutely.
workouts, and you've done a couple shows on NN, and you have your own podcast, which is
Yes.
called what?
Your life program, live intentionally fabulous every day.
She sounds like Lindsay.
Intention. No,
Well, you know the reason I put that in there, intentionally, L-I-F-E, life, live intentionally, have fat, because I want you to be purposeful. I want you to look inside you in the soulful self, not just running around blind, in a scurry, but really make a conscious choice about how you want to live strong and beautiful and happy and with intention to do good in the world. And you have to be fit and well physically and of mind and spirit to go do that special thing to get it out there. And if you're not strong and well, then that gift that's in you is forever lost.
You know, sometimes people get
it.
physically strong and spiritually they're just a mess.
They're a mess. That's
And
why you have to come see me.
But it doesn't make a difference. If you're not going to be spiritually strong and physically you're going to be a superwoman or Superman, it's not going to make any difference.
So I have to do it from the inside out. Oh, you know what would be a great picture for them to do? Speaking of inside out, spiritually and wellness.
See what I got to work with?
That bag on the floor.
No.
That bag on the floor. Your bag of essentials.
Yeah.
Imagine if they could do a photo, and I know they can, of algae, the blue-green algae. Good blue-green algae. That's really healing people from the inside out. You take it every day, right?
Absolutely.
And it heals you. We put them on pants, and we make it all sustainable. So you're healing from the inside, but you're wearing it on the outside. It's all about the environment. My daughter thinks I'm absolutely bonkers right now. We can actually give them a package, and they can see this. But these essentials have truly changed Freddy's life.
That's not the picture I would use. I would use the lily pads or the algae pads.
A picture of algae. They can go to the lake and take some amazing pictures.
There,
We're going to send you to the lake.
Look at that picture right there on the bottom. That one with the purple
There's some
and the
great
green.
pictures, but imagine.
Take a picture of that and put that on pants right there.
This one?
Yes. Isn't
It's
that
just the purposeful, being purposeful. And you looking for food? Chelsea, you looking for food?
There's some right there.
Water? There's water in the
fridge in the
kitchen.
kitchen.
Go make yourself at home. That's what we do here at that cafe. Make yourself at home. Come for coffee, a shot of vodka, or a water bottle. Our book nook.
So hold on a second. I want to go back to Hammer. First of all, thank God you got married because your husband's name Hammer is.
I know, I've had it a long time.
And you always wear the hammer on your bracelet, yes?
I'm launching my new Hammer Power and Strength bracelets.
But that whole
for the power and strength of who you are as a person and to create the life you want and to build a better world. So I launched them when I first got them. I got another shipment in.
Those are great bracelets.
They are stainless steel, silk and nylon rope. There's a little bit of copper for healing.
When are they coming in, Hammer? Because
they're in. I'm putting them on my website. I'm relaunching them
I don't see
this
any
week.
in front of me. See, I have bad vision, but it ain't that bad.
You didn't get a hammer bracelet?
I got nothing.
You need a hammer bracelet.
Come see me after the show. I brought one.
You did you?
I did bring one. I brought one for each of you.
Smokes.
Hammer time.
I love that name because branding wise, I mean, you guys have a product and you can brand this thing in 155 different places, but there's always that voice and that look. And, you know, she's a physical specimen and I got to see her do some film work for 2 shows. So the spiritual part is there. She did some interview work. We sort of play with it a little bit, but the hammer piece, it's just, there's the change. We talked about this when we were on BZT. We used to say, what is the difference between a singer and somebody who sings?
It's the it.
It's the it factor. And that's what you got to find. This is it. This is different. You're holding on to something really, really unique here. And what you do has it in it. Spiritually, physically, that combination, not too many people can do that.
So you do more than just the physical workout. You do inner, outer,
I do a lot
everything.
of life coaching. I do a lot of stress relief and meditation. I do food and nutrition. I also do self-defense for young girls that are in high school that go off to college so that they are not walking around clueless. It's a guts and technical class.
So it's back to our hashtag heads up from yesterday.
And I, it's not just, I don't just tell you to go on a treadmill and do 20 minutes, which first of all I never do. I got a special workout for that. But it's purposely working yourself from the inside out. There's so much more that you can do to change the intensity and the strength and the vibrational force within you with your breath, that when you tweak it, you can nail so much more power in every fiber of your muscle.
Gotta nail that.
Than just flailing and flapping around where, you're taking up space.
Now let me ask you, the other day I heard you say to somebody, I'm not gonna name who the somebody is, he says, I would invite you to my garage.
Right.
The hell is that?
I got a really totally kick-ass gym in my garage. It's personal because I do concierge personal one-on-one training there. You have to
in the garage.
My whole garage is a gym.
The garage is converted to a gym.
It's the Hammer Power Gym, and
that's the show right there.
It is
the garage. Well,
you
got to make an appointment and book me personally to do that because
I hope you have security because it's going to be running around.
And when you do your coaching, you do the fitness, you do the nutrition, you work with all in one.
Yeah,
you do one-on-one?
It's a full in-depth program, yes. Yeah, if you want to just come and count beans and jump up and down, that's not me. Because you have to use everything of all of who you are to affect a change.
You know, you had me till
And-
I couldn't count beans.
But you can count your essential pills.
Yeah, I count them. I take my essential pills.
I
think
know
they're
you
the
do.
best. They're the best.
And when he takes these in about 5 minutes, I say, bring me the fan. And since you're doing that, we're going to go to commercial break because I'm going to have to go get a fan. I either go through hot flashes or he's taking his essentials, or it's one and the same. We're going to take a quick commercial break, 888-994-4995, and we will be right back.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. The Brooklyn Cafe is at
Slovakia.
Slovakia. Slovakia. Best pizza in Florida, I'm going to tell you. Are you getting me doing the cornichoni?
Slovakia has been on Atlantic Avenue for 8 years.
Oh, pizza ball. LeBron James.
We make homemade Neapolitan pizza, which is just like you're walking the streets of Naples, Italy. We make our own homemade mozzarella cheese. Our pizza is the thin crust pizza.
I love it.
Cheesy American
Process.
There's nothing processed. It's just delicious. Cheers, guys.
Well, your pizza's really good.
Thanks.
I hate you.
I'm telling you, it is the best pizza. And ladies, if you're counting carbs, only 12 carbs in an entire pizza. The whole thing. Come visit Slovakia. Check it out. 522 East Atlantic Boulevard. Right in Lower Beach.
We gotta try it.
We're gonna eat. You ready? Dig
He
in.
wasn't right under the left hand.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, a post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate. 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or carmencarelaser.com.
Do you want to broadcast your ideas through mass media? Step right up to the mic and your stories will be live streamed to multiple social media platforms. What do you think, Dawn?
I think Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, and Twitter, as well as Beasley Media, 95.3 FM and 1470 AM. Our cafe crew can reach and build your audience, boost your business. We offer a hands-on approach to any project and use state-of-the-art equipment to create promos, shows, and commercials.
So come on down and join us.
And we are back on Sustainable Workout Wear Wonderful Wednesday. A good thing I didn't just do a Monkey Paradise shot, because otherwise that would have never been coming out of my mouth.
What's a Monkey Paradise?
You know, yesterday we were talking about when I go like this, Chelsea, what happens to my fingers? They just don't line up the right way. We had a great show yesterday. The creator of Monkey in Paradise Vodka, Millennial, Kendra, Millennial. These
Monkey
guys,
vodka.
Maury and Bryce, Millennials. All of our interns, amazing what they're doing.
In the Monkey Vodka, this is what he was selling.
Is there vodka in that?
No.
Bite the tail, it's like a squirt cap.
You know, you're funny.
It goes on your glass so you can remember.
That would be a good
which
idea, though.
Glass you are drinking.
Imagine if you could do a monkey with a shot inside. Do you remember the wax juice?
I took the
Remember the
essentials
wax
and you get
juice
wacky.
things?
Yes, and you,
And you would
used to
take the
squeeze
top
them.
off and squeeze out all that horrible
Just like
juice?
all over the
It's
place.
horrible.
If we
Go
could do
bananas
it,
for it.
It actually had crayons in it.
go bananas for it. If you could take a monkey and break off his tail and squirt the vodka shot in your mouth, it would be a great idea.
Okay, so he was selling these, right? For a year,
is a
he
brilliant
was putting
idea
these
for
pieces
portable
together,
vodka.
and then they came
might
up
have
with the
something
vodka.
there.
And the guy, he's not even into drinking, so he comes on the set and he forgot the bottles.
He forgot to bring the vodka.
So I said, okay, so we're going to talk about your shirt, because he has a shirt that has the monkey vodka. And I made him go to ABC and pick up 2 bottles, right?
It would be like you guys coming on without your clothing. or about your photographs.
Which is fine.
Well, I mean,
How do we
yeah, that
design?
too.
How do we talk about what? It was funny. Very.
But that would be really cute if we could take a wax or something sustainable that's edible, right? No crayons involved.
Okay, now
And
you
you
have-
have a portable vodka shot.
Well, you remember in New York they had those long. Your mother would know this. They had these long things. You bit off the wax top. It was a wax piece, and you drank the
That's
juice.
what we're talking about.
They have the little
Welcome to
soda
my
things
world.
at Jackson's.
Oh, they got the soda things
Yeah.
at Jackson's.
And you tell me you got to deal with me.
I was talking to your daughter. She was looking at me going, I got to live with her.
I got to really tell you
God.
something. And how can people get in contact with you, Andrea, for coaching?
My website is hammerhealthandfitness.com, www.hammerhealthandfitness.com. You can email me, Andrea, at hammerhealthandfitness.com. I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram.
All over the place.
all
And
over
when
the
is your
place.
show?
My show is recorded, and I air it on all the stations locally. I'm about 5 local stations: Society Bites, Radio Air Network, SOB Radio Network, Spunky Open Brave. And I interview fantastic women who do amazing, wonderful, empowered things in the world. And sometimes they're tragedy to triumph stories. They're about health, fitness, life force, leadership, law, fashion, and all kinds of
When
things.
does your show air? Or people can just go listen to it anytime?
They can listen to it anytime. I'm on iTunes, I'm on iHeartRadio, and now on Spotify. So you can look up Andrea Hammer, Your Life Program. Live Intentionally Fabulous.
That's a
every day.
podcast. You
It's
get
a
to
podcast.
drive and
So you can
listen.
play it, and it's even downloadable in your car now, too.
Yep.
Everyone's
Yeah,
got this
CarPlay.
Apple Play in your car, right?
CarPlay.
Yeah,
CarPlay, what's going on with that?
CarPlay, it's what the podcast.
You can talk to
You can
Siri.
talk to the
Yeah.
car.
But if you go to the website, I have a link. It says radio shows, and you can always just play them there.
That's
There's
right.
a whole archive. There's over 200 shows.
Now, I was going to ask you, when somebody comes to see you, do you sit down with them and analyze them before you get them?
Oh, absolutely.
Before you get 'em
Absolutely.
going,
There's
right?
a whole pre-consultation thing where I want to get all your medical history. I want to know what your aches and pains are. I want to know what your stress is. I want to know what your life is like at home. You have kids. You are retired. Are you a baby boomer? Are you having hormonal problems? Are you have any medical issues as diabetes or heart disease or any cancer risks? Are you recovering from any of these things? It is imperative that I learn every nuance about who you are so that I can really customize a program just for you, because there's no two people alike on the planet, and no two people have the same bioavailability in their breakdown and digestion and utilization of food or tastes of their mouth or culture. If I tell you to just give you a meal plan, go here, eat this, and you hate that food, you're not going to do it.
You're
So
not
what
gonna
do
eat it.
you like, and let's work with that.
I
And-
like cheeseburgers.
not
like
in,
French
not in my
fries.
world, but
But that's just it.
But let me say, there is something I can figure out for every person. So if you like a cheeseburger, here's how you can make it better in my health world: is find meat that has no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics, an organic cheese that you have no hormones, steroids, or antibiotics, or a different kind of vegan cheese, and buy whole wheat, not whole wheat, forget wheat, whole grain that are gluten-free, and make it a healthier version of it, or just make it in a lettuce wrap. So there are ways that people who do eat meat and do eat dairy, you could just pick better ingredients. It's about the ingredient
Now, I
list.
want to get to this before we run out of time. There was a conversation being had at the radio station about blood types.
Yes, it's
And we
important.
were talking about how O, A, B, B minus, C plus, whatever the hell it is.
Even for your blood
What-
type?
Right, you can't
Yeah.
eat certain things. And I can't eat breads.
You're an O blood type.
I'm O.
Yeah.
And that was
Grains are
amazing.
terrible
She said
for
that
no
to
blood
me.
type.
That's what she says to me. And I go, how the hell did you know that?
Because O is the oldest blood type of mankind.
I'm an
It
old
started
man,
with
yeah.
Cro-Magnon and
I'm in a Cro-Magnon.
right, you are.
You kind of are. Just
The
saying.
problem is with that is that blood type chased after animals hunting and ate berries and fruit along the way, then stopped for farming and milking and
I
cooking.
did all that?
They didn't do that. So their
Oh, I
bodies
didn't
were
do that.
leaner and stronger and more muscular to run and fight and
There you
spear
go.
things.
There you go.
But
Tell
then
me.
as
Christopher
civilization grew,
I
people
grew.
stopped to stay where they are and had farming and culture, and then an agrarian blood type grew and mutated a gene out of that so that people can have more tolerant of grains. So that would be an A blood type such as me. But
Hannah,
red
hold
meat for
on.
me is terrible.
But
It
hold
turns
on,
into
Hammer. So
cement.
I can't eat grains. Number one, I'm a
Right, you
diabetic.
shouldn't,
And when
yeah.
I eat bread, right through
Glucose
the
through
roof.
the
Okay.
roof, yeah.
So what can you do in place of bread?
So In a lot of instances, you can switch to quinoa, which is very high protein
What kind of what?
seed.
Quinoa.
I
You've
can't
had that.
eat
You
quinoa.
can't eat that.
Why?
Because it
It's protein.
spikes my sugar.
No, quinoa is a very low protein.
I've tried it, I'm telling you.
How'd you cook it? What'd you put it
I
in?
went to a place and they made
See,
it.
also,
Are you
that's
serious?
another important factor,
Wait,
too.
wait. Hold on a second. The reason you don't eat quinoa is because you went to a place that filled it with sodium and
It's
preservatives
not
and
sodium.
sauces.
This is all natural. I can't say the name because they're big.
Did they just
But
boil
his
it in
body
water?
might have a certain sensitivity to some lectin.
I'm sure they
in-
didn't
I'm very
just boil it
sensitive.
in water. I'm sure he went
I have a
someplace
lot
that
of
had
sensitivities.
something with it. Something.
I can't eat it. Okay, just
I know,
let's
you
go
cannot
there.
eat it.
I can't eat it. So I have.
Then
cut
don't
down.
eat it.
I have cut down, and I have
Yeah.
found other ways, other
Maybe
things. to eat.
gluten-free products might be better for you.
That's another thing. The gluten-free. I tried the gluten-free pancakes. They don't work too much. Sugar right through the roof.
But I have to tell you, we found gluten-free waffles,
Right through the roof.
chocolate chip, gluten-free, no wheat.
Now, are you
waffles.
a type 1 diabetic or type 2?
What am I?
Two.
I'm a 2.
Okay, that's lifestyle related. Because if
Yes.
you're type 1,
Yes.
you're born without your working
Well,
pancreas.
I-
but type 2 is through the habits you have formed so far.
And you know something?
Yes,
Me and my
that
body.
that would be the his
Me
body
and my
habits.
body are fighting this tooth and nail. But I'm down. I'm down 185 from 2. God only knows.
Remember,
why.
Awesome.
remember the
That's
meeting we
great.
had yesterday? You talked about blood types for food.
Yeah.
This is a DNA swab to see what medications
Oh,
and
that-
prescriptions your body can tolerate, which goes hand in
Yes.
hand with the blood types for food. It's a phenomenal
This is
opportunity.
something coming out, and this is a tremendous segment. We're going to be meeting with them next week.
Yes.
They came to see us because they like what we do, but
Oh,
this
I'd
is
love
going
to talk to them, too.
But this is going to
That'd be great.
change a lot of things for a lot of people. You stay tuned to
Stay
that.
tuned
Yeah.
because that is coming up. It is talk about DNA and what your body can process, and you are, thank God, living proof to
Do you think they were a little shocked about my story?
no, because I think your story. I think they're shocked that you survived because unfortunately there
He
are many
said to me,
that don't.
What the hell you doing here?
But I think your story is, things never are coincidental. On our show, I call it serendipitous, and you don't like that, but it is what it is. And I think they came here for a reason, and maybe you are that reason.
Well,
It's all in
Your
divine
story,
order.
your
Yes.
story is that reason that they came here, and I'm so excited. We're going to be part of this launch next week with them. So more to come with
More
this
to come
company,
with
which
us.
will be
Really exciting.
amazing.
All right, so let's get some info on how you can get the clothing, how you can talk to Hammer. How do we get the clothing first? How do we order it again?
Closer to the mic.
Yeah, so you can order it at shop.whereableprinceco.com. We'll be working on a blog there if you want to learn more about fast fashion and the revolution that's trying to slow that
Replace it.
and replace it for more sustainable clothing for the future, because there's a lot of clothing in the world and it weighs a lot.
There's a lot of clothing. There's a lot of plastic that we don't need anymore.
If you want to stop wearing oil, give these guys a call. Now, can we set something up where people can send pictures in and says, can you put this on clothing? You guys have something set up like that?
It can be done. It's more of the technical stuff as far as copyright and whatnot. You don't want people taking art from someone else and saying, "Hey, this is my art."
Oh,
Can
I
you-"
didn't think about
Or if they want a picture of
replicate
your
that.
face, maybe it wouldn't be so much copper. You know what?
picture of my
That
face?
goes back to the intellectual property conversation we had
We're
this
back
week.
to that again. We can get some of that CIA stuff where they identified
That's tomorrow.
people.
That's
I
tomorrow's
know,
show.
you're a CIA
in
guy.
the
Your
house.
iPhone does that now, right? That little face.
Yeah,
recognition.
iPhone. You
It's
seen
crazy. Well, how does that work for you guys?
I don't have an iPhone, so
Well, no, I meant the facial recognition. Do they tag you as each other?
We have not tried that. Oh, on Facebook, yes it does.
oh yeah.
Have you guys ever dated the same girl and told me you were each other?
No.
But you're right. He's absolutely perfect for your friend. Right. Chelsea has a
Which
good friend
one?
in Atlanta. Well, she hadn't met
Well,
Bryce.
I'm taken, so-
She hadn't met
Oh,
Bryce,
you're both
but
taken. They're
Maury.
No, he is.
Oh, you're taken?
Yeah.
Okay, good for you.
But yes,
My condolences.
he and Anna would be great friends. I'm telling you, you're absolutely 100%
Him and Anna
right.
would be great friends? What are you, the deal?
matchmaker.
You're the matchmaker now?
She's the matchmaker.
Really? Well, there you go. Look at that. You're getting married already, buddy.
Hey.
And we're the clothes, and then we've got Hammer in the house. How can people find you?
Just check me out at hammerhealthandfitness.com and email me, Andrea at hammerhealthandfitness.com. And am I allowed to say my phone number on the air if they want to call me directly?
If you want to.
It's my business number anyway.
Sure.
954-270-1870. You can call me for a private consultation.
And she was looking at the essentials because, as a health coach, you always look at the ingredients.
The ingredients.
And then you look at the other ingredients, and that's what you always have to look at. And she looked
Yes.
at the other ingredients. Yes, we're on air. The other ingredients
I
on
did.
essentials and said, wow, these are all really good.
They are good. They good. They
You
don't
like 'em?
have, yes, they don't have any
And you know,
toxic chemicals.
But let
in
me
them.
tell you something about the
Exactly it. Very
essentials.
important.
Those are 5 pills. You don't need to take. You can just take the algae.
Right.
I take all 5 because I need all the help I can get. But you can buy just the algae, and I think it's a whole lot less. And but
I
to
have a
me-
green product. Yeah, I've been using for a very long time, but this is very new and interesting, and I do like the ingredients, and that's why I'm going to further check it out.
Well,
But-
my cardiologist, I took it for 3 weeks, and I went back. I had done very bad on the test, and I came back the next day. She called every doctor in the place. Says, "Who the hell?" And they said, "These are 2 different people." No, same guy. So I'm gonna tell
Food
you.
is thy medicine, and medicine is thy food.
Blue green algae, the good
Yes.
kind that comes
Yeah.
from the lake in Oregon. And more with essentials coming up. Thank you so much for joining us. Our second hour, I'm hoping the Latina ladies come. Maybe they're on Latin time.
Always. That means
That's
3
2 hours
o'clock.
late.
But they're normally early. If not, we're supposed to be back in 2 and 2 with Dos Boricuas. Jeanette and
Dos
Sandra.
Boricuas.
888-565-1470. Tune in 95.3 FM, 1470 AM. Thank you all. Wearable workout wear, sustainable workout clothes, and hammer. We'll be right back.
See you in 4.
Hey, it's Jen Gutschmidt. I'm here at the Foxworth Fountain. Do you need an egg cream? I got a guy. Look at this menu. And here to help us discuss all the sweet treats at the Foxworth Fountain is Ryan.
So we're an old-fashioned soda fountain where we have lots of ice cream treats, milkshakes, hand-stirred sodas, sundaes, and fresh baked from scratch cookies. But here we like to kind of focus on our ingredients and our clean label things. So we make all of our syrups from scratch, and we do it the old way. We make egg creams with Fox's Uvette, the only way to do it. And we even make our marshmallows from scratch.
Ryan, what is your favorite thing to make here at the Foxworth Fountain?
I love making sundaes. We make them in these really, really cool glassware we have here. My favorite sundae is the Cookie Cool Breeze, which features our fresh made cookies. It's probably my favorite thing to make. And I love doing hand-stirred syrups with our syrups.
It's going to be a big one. My fiance is planning it. It's over the top. You know, whenever she does anything, it's always over the top. And I was always frightened to see the bill when we're done. It's not like your normal BYO party, man. She's got entertainment, and she's got music, and she's got actors and bartenders and food, the whole bit. So it's going to be a great time. I can't wait to have you and the rest of the ambassadors out there. Hayden, thanks for being on the show today. I appreciate it, and appreciate all you do for Lifestyles Unlimited. For the rest of you out there, remember this. We're not doing it for the money. We're doing it for the lifestyle. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow.
The information and opinions you hear on the Del Walmsley radio show are those of the host, Del Walmsley, his guests, and his callers, and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of this station, its affiliates, its management, or advertisers. The Del Walmsley show is for entertainment purposes only. Please consult a professional regarding your personal investment needs. Nothing presented on the Del Walmsley show constitutes an endorsement, recommendation, offer, or solicitation to buy or sell any product or security.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM. Download the new WNN app to your phone from your app store and never miss a Talk 1470 AM 95.3 FM minute. The Money Talk Radio Network is WSBR Boca Raton, W280DU Boca Raton, and W245BC Lauderdale Lakes.
Bad back, heartburn, low libido, stiff joints, not sleeping well, got allergies, need to lose weight? If you want to feel better, please tune into my Health Talk show, Sunday mornings at 10, the Dr. Bob Martin Show, on Talk 1470 WNN.
If you're not happy with your investments, if you've ever tried the stock market and haven't done well, hop in the car and get to Online Trading Academy. Online Trading Academy's pro investors show you how they find the right investments. Learn current Wall Street skills about stocks, options, futures, forex, even Bitcoin. See how market timing works and how money is made in up, down, and sideways markets by using their patented rules-based strategy. It helps find the right investment and limit the risk. The instructors at Online Trading Academy are certified, currently trade, and are profitable. They show you how they invest every day. Call now for a pair of tickets to a free half-day class at Online Trading Academy. Classes are all over Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, Jupiter, and Port St. Lucie. Call Online Trading Academy now. Call 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510. 954-668-2510.
The skills you can develop as a soldier in the Army National Guard can give you an edge in the high-tech job market of tomorrow. The Guard offers career training to take advantage of your skills in science, technology, engineering, and math that can help give you a leg up to a high-paying and rewarding STEM profession. Get a head start on your career while earning money to pay for college. Log on to nationalguard.com to learn about all of the STEM career opportunities in the Army National Guard. Sponsored by the Florida Army National Guard. Aired by the Florida Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Talk health, talk wealth, talk politics, talk 1470 and 95.3 FM, WNN.
Cruise Planners, an American Express travel representative, has a tremendous reputation for quality, service, and very competitive pricing for all of your travel needs. As a Cruise Planners travel advisor, Paul Vadiano will help you discover exciting adventures around the world, from cruises to land tours and completely packaged vacations. Paul specializes in all types of travel and will create an unforgettable vacation, wedding, or event just for you. Find Paul at www.cruiseoptics.com, on Facebook, or by phone at 561-232-2626. We make your travel dreams come true.
Science has confirmed that real health comes from raw, organic, and wild foods. Essentials is a complete program of 5 products to help your body function as nature intended. Premium Ancient Superfood Algae offers energy and stamina. Food-based digestive enzymes help prevent occasional heartburn and may reduce stress from processed foods and heavy metals. Our proprietary probiotics help support immune health, regulate bowels, and eliminate toxins. Improve your mood, mental clarity, focus, faster rejuvenation, and better sleep. Order now at eatessentialsnow.com. Essentials, life-enhancing ingredients in the palm of your hand. eatessentialsnow.com.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors. Well, it's 1 o'clock, and the Brooklyn Cafe is open for business. The team is ready to serve you a huge portion of fun for lunch. So let's break open that lunch pail and unwrap that sandwich you brought, take a front row seat in the Brooklyn Cafe, and get ready to enjoy the humor and hot topics. It's time to get a healthy serving of feel-good and happy soup to help your day go easier and enjoy your break with others around you. Your hosts, Dawn and Freddy S., are ready to talk about food, health, dating, or just plain dream making. The feel-good food you need to help that bagel go down nice and smoothly. If you have a story to share, anything that happened at work, play, a movie review, restaurant critique, or just a coincidental thing that happened to you today, call in toll-free 888-565-1470 right now. So sit back and enjoy your lunch break at the Brooklyn Cafe and let Dawn and Freddy S. get your happy juices flowing.
A veces llega la lluvia para limpiar las heridas.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Part 2. And that is my favorite song, Mark Anthony, JoJo in the house. May you rest in peace, my friend. And he's in the house. I love that song.
I thought you would like. I picked that. Do you know why?
I'm beginning to. Yeah, I know why.
Why?
Because you got the Boricuas in the house.
There you have it. You know, I always have to think about who we have in the house coming on, and that would be why.
It's funny because their show is called Minding Your Business with Sandra and Jeanette, and I learned how to spell the word Jeanette.
I thought you were going to say you learned how to spell the word minding.
No. But I remember when we first talked about this, we were talking about Dos Boricuas, and we didn't go in that direction. We went in a different direction.
It's funny because I was looking that up on Facebook to tag you, and then I realized it's called Minding Your Business.
That's right. But the Latin style, the Spanish style, is Dos Boricuas. To me, it'll always be Dos Boricuas.
Why?
It's just something that I always wanted to do.
But what does that mean to you? I'm not
just like
Spanish,
two
so I don't
broads
know.
from Boca's.
And that's how we came, right? That was it.
Two chickadickies.
And they have a great show on Friday, and their energy is incredible, and just the whole presence that you ladies have. And I think they're bringing a studio audience in, so you may see more and more ladies coming in. They were at a networking event, so the more and more coming forward.
Excellent. The more the merrier.
So our doors are always open. We're at 1440 North Federal Highway at the heart of Delray Gallery. Come on in, have a cup of coffee, a shot of Monkey in Paradise vodka, or even just a water bottle. We have our book nook. Did you see I tagged you yesterday?
Yes, I saw that.
There's these libraries around the country, and they're outside. They look like mailboxes,
Yeah. Mhm.
right? You take a book, you put a book in, and I thought, wow, what a great concept. It's
Tiny libraries.
They're tiny libraries, and the houses that house them are so cute. And I don't know how we can do that here, but we have our own version here of the Book Nook of different authors and guests that have come on, and they've signed their books, and we have them here. And tomorrow, Dr. J, who wrote To Stay or Not to Stay, will be in the house talking Power Hour.
And it's funny because everybody's afraid to touch the books over there. They go there, and they look at me. I says, "Yeah, go ahead. Don't worry about it." But if I'm not sitting here telling them, "Go ahead, take a book," they don't. They think it's like, because everything else in here, you look, you know.
We've got from children's books that we have the kids from Salt Academy that they wrote. We've got their books in there. Their 3 books are there. We've got Doris Vilk's books. Her 2 books. The 3rd one is coming out. Love Arrested.
That's the sexy
Love
one,
Attempted. Love Avenged.
That's the one everybody grabs. Look at all the fingerprints on that one book.
We have a couple copies in there actually. So if you have a book, you're an author, come on down, share your story, and let's add it to our book nook. We actually also have Fook in there.
Yes, fun with cooking.
Fun with cooking. It's Fook. I know I have to say it very carefully, but it's cook with an F, and it's having fun cooking, which I don't really have fun cooking. Is she one of yours?
She reminds me of somebody. What's your name?
My name is Jessica.
Jessica.
Wow.
Do you know Jessica?
No, she reminds me of somebody I know. Yo, Super John, can you do me a favor? Can you make a pot of coffee?
I think there's coffee there, no?
No, I finished.
Well, one of the things our interns have learned is to make dirty water coffee.
Can you make dirty water coffee?
Dirty water coffee. Hashtag dirty water coffee.
You know what dirty water coffee is? Do you know what dirty water coffee is, ladies? They don't change the ground.
Oh, so you add more grounds on top?
Yes.
No, they didn't know to change them. She just added more water and turned it back on.
Oh.
So you don't even add more.
No,
it's
then
not
I,
even-
I stopped her. She put more grounds in, and we drank it. It was delicious.
You know what we are?
Crazy.
I said we're like the parents that you raise your kids, you do what you do, and you send them back out into the world. So what we do with our crew. They come in, they hopefully leave here with a little more information than they came, including now how to make a pot of coffee.
Well, dirty water coffee.
Dirty water coffee. Hashtag by Syracuse. Yesterday's hashtag was heads up, which means get out of your phones, kids, and keep your neck straight. If you're going to be texting, just do it heads up. That was yesterday's hashtag heads up.
Where is EJ?
He went to the bathroom.
I need somebody to get a mic so we can talk to the ladies, whether we speak to these ladies or that lady.
Everyone has a new name, but welcome to a wonderful Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
Look at this. Look at this. She's teaching
How many interns does it take to make coffee?
How to make the, you know something? No por nada.
Today.
No por nada.
Well, you always need a woman to teach, right?
Oh, you see where you're heading, Freddy? You can find us on 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, live streaming on Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, Spotify, at the Brooklyn Cafe TV, and give us a call, 888-565-1470. We've got the Latin ladies in the house.
Now, I wanted to ask them because I've noticed that your show has gone in a whole different style that I thought it was going to happen. Maybe it's because you guys are getting used to one another and everything else. But there is so much energy coming out of that room. Sandra explodes on the scene. I mean, she makes me even a little freaking nervous. But Jeanette sort of calms that down. You know, she's like the X Factor. She's like, okay, I'm going to let Sandra roll, and then comes in the wave.
She calms it down?
She calms it down. It's a whole lot of energy coming forward. But tell us more about what Minding Your Business is all about.
Well, Minding Your Business was really, the concept is to help empower humanity, but it's women focused. So we really want to mind your business. But
You can say empower women. Is that
yeah, well, yes, of course, it will empower women. But we want to put mind and mindful thinking to your business. What are the business issues that our local businesses are having? What are some of the obstacles that they're facing, and let's kind of work through that. Let's mind your business. Let's do some coaching on air. Let's just put some forethought into get a different perspective on your business.
And you're really business focused then. So it's not just mindfulness in general, which a lot of people do. We talked about that on our first hour. It's mindful business for your business. So it's what you think. We talked about that the other day, about what you want for your business, what the next step is for your business. But you would take it for Latin women.
Yes.
All women, but you're really looking at it from the Latina approach.
Exactly.
And how is that different than non?
It's an undertapped market, and I think the Latina women and Hispanic women is definitely just conditioned a little bit differently in our upbringing, where it's almost, you had used a good word, it's suppression to a point. You know, it's just in our culturally in our community. You know, it's just an undertapped market where I feel that, especially as American Latinas, it's a struggle of toggle. Where do I fit in most? Am I my culture? Am I a Latina, or am I American? And how do I fit in both of those areas and thrive in that community? Being that sometimes you don't fit in exactly in either one. You're a mix, you know.
But you ladies both grew up, here, right? You grew up not in Florida, but you grew up in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel a pull, or this is just who you are? Or was it between being Latina and being in America? Was it that pull, a difference?
For me, I think the pull is like, we just had a lady at the group, and she's Spanish, and she was talking, and we were talking about this, putting together this Hispanic event, and she's talking to me in Spanish, and I'm replying to her in Spanish, but while I'm doing that, I can't articulate certain things in Spanish, you know, so I can't go to a full Spanish event and feel like I can communicate like I can in English.
Okay, then you know what? Stop it right there, because there is the issue. My Spanish, I went to NYU and minored in Spanish, all through school Spanish newspaper the whole night, because my parents spoke Spanish, so I had to learn how to speak it properly.
Mm-hmm.
As you get older, it begins to evaporate because you don't use it as much, right? Mm-hmm. So your communication is part of the essence of what you're trying to use. So therein lies some of the problem. We have to break barriers. Women, we're told, you know, and don't get mad. This is the way Latinos raise my sister. The kitchen was your place. My sisters had some masters in education. My father applauded. He did. But most of the time when you marry, you have to break these culture beliefs because women are back in the workforce, right? Men are getting fired. Women are carrying the ball. There's nothing wrong with that. My mother told me once, I dare you to do what I do as a housewife. Let me see if you can keep up. You know how much you will have to pay a housewife? I applaud it, man. It is a job to kill anything.
It's not so fun.
You have a dual problem because you're going to have to communicate in the language. You're going to have to present the strength. And then you're going to have to break these cultures that women have been embedded with.
Yeah.
In business. But do you see it different in business, Jeanette? You do financials. I mean, you are in the man's world of business.
She's currently in it.
Right.
Well, you mean as far as being
Women,
Latina?
a Latina,
A
or
Latina
woman in
woman?
general, but a Latina woman in finance.
Well, I think that it gives me a leg up. I don't see it as being
Why?
anything that's detrimental
Tell
to
us why.
my business. Well, because as Sandra mentioned before, the Hispanic community is something that is a community that is pretty much untouched when it comes to finances. There's not enough resources that really tailors to being Latin and some of our own cultural struggles, the suppression of women, understanding their finances, you know, taking control and feeling empowered as a Latina woman that they can too, like everyone else, manage and budget their finances, not just from a home standpoint, but within their own investments. So to me, it's a leg up because I represent Latin women. When I go in and I'm speaking to a Latin family, there's a trust factor because I am Latin. So it does help me tremendously.
Do you help women with their finances on your show? Because if you're going in and speaking with a husband and a wife, you're going to have a different dynamic than if you're just meeting with the husband or just the woman.
Yeah, well, it's interesting you would ask that question because that's some of the struggles that we've been having on the show, because in my industry, I am limited to what I can say over the radio. So general topics on finance is easy, but when we start to get into specifics, that's where I have to sit with someone one-on-one. But
you still can generalize.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Right, if you're
I
talking
can
about a
speak on
woman,
it
how would you would talk
generally.
to a woman, I'd say women in general, but we're discussing Latina women. This is what you should look in with your finances, A, B, C. Maybe be more aware of this.
Well, and as we start to enter an age where women are becoming more independent and not feeling like they have to be married to support their families, that comes into play. So then I would meet with a Latina woman and say, okay, well, today at our networking group, I had one woman who was in the business, who's in the business of lending, and she's facing those same issues where she didn't plan for her child's college. You know, as Latino women, our children tend to come first, even sometimes before our husbands. So she's saying, you know, I wish I had planned. I wish someone had come and talked to me about college savings plans and how I could really help my children later in the future, not just for what their needs are now, but what I'm going to face later.
And think about it later on. You know that Are You Ready segment we talked about?
Right.
It started as a hurricane preparedness segment, but it seems that it just encompasses everything. Now, are you ready with your finances? Are you ready for your children for college? Are you ready for retirement? All these things, or have you put the plan in place to be ready?
It's covering your bases.
Right.
You know, there have been women have come in here and they're widows, and they're not Latina. I mean, it's just women in general whose husbands always took care of the finances. And when there was a woman that came in here and she sat right at this table, she says, "Can you show me how to write a check?"
A check. That's so
And that broke
common.
my heart.
But it's so common.
But you know, the sad part about it is that I didn't know her. But there was a trust factor, and she says, "Can you?" And she looked around. She wouldn't ask me until we were alone. "Can you help me do this?" And I said, "Okay, let me show you how to do this." But I guess the thing that gets to me more than anything else is that Latino women, and I'm going to just talk to them for a second, you have to step across the line. You got to be able to say, you know what, I'm going to take a chance and break what I was taught because maybe there's something better in this Kool-Aid. And that's tough. That's a tough deal because they will withdraw. "Oh, yeah, that sounds nice." And then they sort of just wave and go away. So, yeah, I mean, you got your work cut out for that whole ideology.
In business.
Yeah.
Now, all the women from your networking event are all Latinas, or it's just a women's event?
The main one that I do is the United Women Professionals, and it brings everybody to the table. I do have another one that's United Latinas that we're going to do more active events for that. But the one today was United Women.
And your day job is you do coaching.
Yes.
What type of coaching
So
do you
I
do?
do very hands-on one-on-one coaching with people. So I really take somebody working with the mindset, because yes, I do business coaching, but it's very much life coaching at the same time. You know, what prevents us from succeeding in our business is really has a hindering to do with your personal life. So it's really, okay, where are we at? You know, identifying what is it that you want to do? What are your goals in life? You know, what are you trying to accomplish? And do you have a plan in place? I love working with people to build business plans, a strategy. What's going on? How do we paint the picture of success for your business? You know, and I'm very hands-on with people. I love, you know, I'm always constant communication, and it's okay. It's not just a here, do this. It's a let's do this. This is the next phase of, you know, of what we can do for your business.
And life coaching, it's like, you know, people have therapists, and now everyone has a life coach.
But you should have a life coach.
It's the new level of what people are looking for. But you almost become like a therapist, even though you're not a psychologist.
Yeah.
You as well, when you're looking at finances, you have to look at everything, right? You're looking at their finances, you're looking at their life situation, their children, and then I'm sure you get plenty of tears, right?
For me, you do, but for me, I have to be the unemotional partner in the situation, because when I'm talking about finances, oftentimes it's nothing that anyone wants to hear. You know, you don't want to be told you don't have enough to retire on.
You don't want to be told the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
I
You're going to be living in a bridge on a cardboard box.
If you don't get your act together.
That's right.
We once went to a financial planner, and he says, if you don't have this much put away, I'm not your guy.
Mm-hmm.
And if I were you, you should stop eating out, you should stop shopping, you should stop,
Sounds like my life.
because you're never going to have enough to
We've
retire.
had women that have said, well, I really don't have enough to put away in my savings.
And on that, we went out to dinner.
But, or they're going to the salon and they're getting tracts of hair put on.
Right.
You know, that cost
Tracts
a
of
fortune.
hair?
Extensions.
Tracts of hair.
You know, getting their nails done. All of those things come at a cost.
Absolutely.
So it's really prioritizing and saying, well, this is where I want to be, where my financial future needs to be. Because later, those extensions aren't going to matter.
Well, you can sell them.
It's a lot of prioritizing.
We're gonna get a, okay. Let's go to commercial.
We're going to go to commercial break.
We're
We're going to
gonna
get
break. We're
everyone
gonna
to
put everybody
set,
involved.
move some mics around, move camera 3 around. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. I love a built-in studio audience.
I love it.
And we'll be right back.
At Carmen Care Advanced Laser Therapy, our professional team specializes in finding the best alternative laser therapy treatments for your painful conditions. Do you suffer with chronic pain, post-traumatic injury, or simply looking for the benefits of cell rejuvenation to the skin? Schedule a consultation today to understand how photobiomodulation can help reduce your symptoms, reduce or even eliminate pain. Give us a call today, 561-405-9577. We focus on treating you who has a disease, not a disease that defines who you are. Contact Carmen Care Laser Therapy today, 561-405-9577 or CarmenCareLaser.com.
I got a guy. You need a guy? I got a guy. With vCard Global, all your contacts are in the palm of your hand. Never leave home without your business cards or brochures again. vCard is the ultimate marketing tool. No more printing cards or brochures. vCard fits in the palm of your hand and is always with you. vCard is a powerful networking tool that virtually promotes sharing and builds referrals for your business. vCard Global, the virtual business card. Hold your business in the palm of your hand. Contact Jennifer at jenng.vcardinfo.com, the world's most intelligent business card. I got a guy, jenng.vcardinfo.com.
In this world of social media and cacophony of sound, how do you get noticed? How do you get heard? In a world of instant gratification, how do you find appreciation? It's time to be heard. Become a radiating magnet and allow the law of attraction to come fully into play. Being completely in the moment speaks louder than words and actions. It's time to become fully present. It's time to put Humpty Dumpty together again. Call or text 561-351-9134. Become your radiating self. Contact Clyde at 561-351-9134.
Hey, Dawn, do you know what CBD is?
What is CBD, Freddy?
CBD is a cannabidiol. My goodness gracious, I'm Puerto Rican and I can announce that. Cannabidiol, which is found in the hemp plant. CBD can help regulate your mood, improve your sleep, reduce inflammation, and you know what? It even increases immunity.
Did you know that our internal systems are already made to receive the CBD? It's made of natural botanicals without any psychotropic effects. Do you know what that is?
I have no idea what that means.
It means you can get healthy without getting high.
That's right. Now, people come to the studio, we give them CBD, and what's the first thing they ask me? Can I drive home? I said, did you drive here? Yes. Well, then you're going to drive home. So if you want CBD and the experience to feeling better, reducing anxiety, what do you got to do?
Give him a call at 561-674-7446. It is the #1 legal and leading CBD company in the United States. Safe for all ages. Where do you visit, Freddy?
You visit livelovecbd.com.
livelovecbd.com. Tell them Dawn and Freddy sent you.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Dawn and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Dawn and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time. And we are back on a wonderful, I haven't used my wish wand in a while, a wishful Wednesday at the Brooklyn Cafe TV.
You know, I don't like that.
I know you don't, but it's
Things
my
look
Wednesday.
like an amoeba.
It's my Wednesday wand. And if
Thing
you
has
missed,
hair on it.
If you missed our first hour, we had workout and wearable workout wear on our first hour.
What?
Sustainable wearable workout wear.
I just thought it was clothes.
It was, but they're made from
Recyclable glass.
plastic bottles. Recyclable plastic bottles, workout wear. So BPH-free plastic have been repurposed to workout pants.
Do you know, ladies,
and headbands and shirts.
that the stuff you're wearing is made of petroleum byproducts? Do you know that? Everything that you're wearing is made of petroleum.
It's funny because Sandra said she was going to start a product clothing line, and she said, why put more cotton and more petroleum out in the world on people's bodies? So she didn't do it, which is what we talked about on our first hour.
And this, did they leave a sample?
They did not. So
Oh, you know something, fellas? If you're listening on the radio, come on back. I want to talk to you.
Hit hashtag, put in hashtag rewind or replay. Check out the first hour because what these millennials, what these kids have done, they've taken amazing, beautiful photographs and they now put it on recyclable workout clothes. In the back, there's a little pocket inside the pants for your phone, for your keys, for anything you need. It goes
And
right in the waistline.
Recyclable bottle of water. All right, so you ladies brought some friends.
Yes.
We have friends in the studio.
Who'd you bring?
Yes.
Identify who you are. Say hello. Like
Just
that
close
camera's
to,
right
just put
there.
the mic up to your mouth.
Just put the mic very close to your mouth.
Hi, my name is Yi-Chin Ding. I'm from World Financial Group.
Oh, so you're in the financial business as well, okay? And next to you?
Hi, my name is Lupe. I'm also from World Financial Group. We're here to empower people with the financial literacy so they can have empowered action to take charge of the financial life.
Holy smokes, she's like an advertiser.
Financial literacy, that's, I like that.
Unbelievable.
My name is Jessica Clark. I'm with Healthier Confident You, and I help people get healthier naturally, more confidently.
And you do this using
CBD products.
all just CBD or anything else?
It's CBD. It's all natural hemp products, non-psychoactive.
Do you know that the War of 1812 was fought over CBD? I mean, over hemp? Over CBD. Over hemp?
That was before my time.
I was born in 1812. That's why I remember that. I know, thank you.
Cannabidiol.
Well preserved.
CBD is just amazing, and I'm so glad that you were all here.
Thank you for having me.
And I'm Diana Stevens. I have a representation of getting less than 9 years, including their mortgage, without paying any more than they ordinarily are.
Wow.
Really?
Yes.
Do not leave this room until I sit down and talk to you.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking she just needs a whole mic.
That is unbelievable. In less than 9 years?
Yes, and for example, some powerful people that have done this banking concept is Ray Kroc of McDonald's, Walt Disney, the lady who created the Pampered Chef, and J.C. Penney. Those were some of these people. But the concept went away.
And you brought
now
it
we're
back?
just all in debt.
Well, there's a number of us bringing it back.
Holy, where'd you find these ladies?
Yeah, where did you find these ladies? Where'd you bring them from?
It's just networking, you know. You got to put yourself out there. You know, you want to bring women together. I just kind of use all my resources and.
So of your whole networking event you guys had, you brought about half back here, right? We could have just done it here.
Quarter pack, yeah.
The next time you have a meeting, we should have it here.
Okay.
And then we could talk about different subject matters on the air. I think that the following, and you got to check them out Fridays from 5 to 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
You got to check it out. I love the concept. And this can be transferred over to there, or you can call in, or you can even visit the studio. It doesn't hold a lot of people, but it will hold people. And you can ask these questions. I applaud you ladies for coming and stepping forward. It's very nice.
And you know how
Don't
we met Sandra was we were doing another show and she was listening or watching. I don't know whether you're listening or watching.
On the radio,
and she wrote into the cafe, which a lot of people do. And she comes in and she brings Jeanette. Next thing you know, they got their own show.
Sandra scared me when I first met her.
She did?
Yeah.
But this is something you always wanted to do. Freddie always wanted to bring
Never found the
Latina
plans.
piece,
Never.
Latina women empowered, and it's not easy.
Never found the pieces.
I mean, people
because-
try, they don't succeed, and you ladies you did the legwork, and look at you, you bring your whole network with you.
You got we got to get some music going so we can have like a whole following with music.
But look, we've got 4 in finance. And those are all the subjects we were at commercial, I said to the ladies, you must deal with a lot of
But they're
tears.
entrepreneurs too. Business, finance, the whole nine.
But all these women doing all of these amazing things. And we love CBD. We've worked with some incredible CBD companies, and it's a product that not enough people know about, including the medical community, because they still think it's psychoactive, and they don't understand. They say, oh, we've got the medical marijuana. And who did we have on that was talking about, that doctor with the hyperbaric chamber, that the medical marijuana is not reducing the inflammation in the brain on brain injuries, but CBD does.
Correct.
So people who say, my kid is having seizures, they've got the medical marijuana, it may or may not work, but it's not reducing the inflammation like the CBD, and for some reason, well, we know the reason, but that's a whole nother political show. CBD truly is a different plant. It's different byproducts. It reduces the inflammation. It's got so many positive side effects that we really like to share it with everybody.
Just get educated.
There you go. Edumacated, as Freddie calls it.
Get educated.
Get edumacated.
But the thing I wanted also to bring up, we touched upon this, is I was telling you that they actually are going to put together some kind of seminar. I mean, we're going to get into that a little bit. You're going to put something together where what kind of event do you want to plan for the educational piece? I think we spoke about bringing women forward. Is it going to be only for women, men?
The Hispanic Summit.
The Hispanic Summit.
It's going to be a Hispanic Summit. It's going to be open to whoever wants to support that community too. But the education in there is going to be focused to empower the Hispanic community and really focus on that because it's.
And what are you finding now that you have your show? As your following grows and your listeners, are you getting different questions? Is it taking a different turn from where you first thought it was going to be?
I don't know what we thought the first time.
I don't know that we really expected.
You had 20 people in there the first time. Every time the elevator rang, they came back in the room. Now, the room isn't very big,
people.
right? And they all just came in the room. Then they were in the hallway, and then they were on the couch.
They were
and you had
everywhere.
parties and amazing.
But the energy was outstanding. Outstanding.
We're really fortunate. We have a nice support group.
Yeah.
And that's helped us out tremendously because neither one of us has been on radio before. So it does help when you have people supporting you.
You have a great support network, and it's a voice that needs to be heard. We talk about that all the time, is finding your voice. And we actually had a sexologist on she was a sexologist, and we were talking about different cultures and women in different cultures, and she said some of the hardest issues to overcome with women in the culture, and I said, being a Jewish woman, she goes, no, worse than Jewish women are the Latina women. And she said, which I was shocked, I was totally shocked, right? And you agreed, and they said, like you, it's the suppression, and it's always putting the men first. And I would never think, because you always, you see all these, what do you tell me, this telenovelas, and they're all so sexy, and it's all out there, you would think they would be the most passionate.
Well, hold on a second.
Says, no.
Hold on. But is this real?
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Do
Is that a
Latino
real
men
thing?
really suppress?
It's funny because today I think the Latina woman has a lot of fire in her, and
Well, you do.
Well, look at these two.
You scared the bajinjings out of me. But honestly speaking, do men really suppress? Because I'm going to tell you something. Men are deadly afraid of their wives.
Wait, your dad afraid of your mom?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me? He used to say, she run the house, I run around it.
Smart man.
But it's a true statement. So where's all the suppression coming from then? Is it women creating it? I'm just saying, women creating it?
I think it's twofold. I think you do have the women that have empowered themselves, that have said, I want to break this cycle and I don't want to be that suppressed individual anymore. But a lot of it has to do with what we witness when we grow up, depending on what your background is. Like if you've grown up with both your parents and they're both maybe first generation Hispanics that have come here, they come with their own cultural, sort of status,
right,
and what they expect for a marriage to be, a family to be, the way the family is brought up. So then there are those of us that have said, we're going to break the mold. If I would be accused of being the disgruntled child, but don't confuse that with my tenacity.
Because you want to do something
Right.
different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Right.
but that isn't, I don't think
But
you should be
even-
labeled.
No, it's not a question of being labeled. It's the reality of what happens.
Oh, so you
My
are.
dad would tell me, no, shut up and do as you're told. And I would say no. No
So you were like this
disrespect.
then?
Oh, yes.
You
Oh,
would say
yes.
no.
I would say no.
Que
And I was,
cosa.
considered the black sheep, the middle child, right? The one that's most confused. Not confused. I had my direction. It's just no one else was on that bandwagon with me.
Well, I was considered the outsider, crazy person. I was the youngest. I'm a male. My sister will. If you ever met my sister, my brother's the crazy one.
Yeah, but how did your parents treat you versus your sister?
They gave me the keys to the car when I was
See?
14.
And how about your sister?
They told my sister, go do the dishes.
Uh-huh.
It's different, right?
Because my sister couldn't drive. I taught my sister to drive.
But why? Your
Because
sister was the middle, correct?
She's in the middle. Because my older brother wouldn't. So I said, come on, we want to teach you how to drive. So what did I do? I put her on the Cross Bronx Expressway with giant trucks on.
Oh
her.
my gosh.
And she was like, I said, you better not hit that brake, baby. You just step on the gas. And we got off in Fordham Road. She was crying.
I don't blame her. I cry now when I have to get on the Cross Bronx. It's not pretty.
But she says to me, you brought me to kill me. I said, brought you to learn how to drive.
That's a quick shake-up to teach somebody how to drive.
Do you have siblings?
I have. There was 5 of us. My oldest brother passed.
So where are you in the birth order?
I'm the baby, in essence.
The youngest.
Yeah, the youngest.
So they came out with a study that said there are less middle children now than before.
That means there was only
That's
one.
because they're only making 2.
Exactly, because people are not having as large a families anymore for whatever reason. So the middle child syndrome, once our generation moves on, there won't be so many.
So there's not a middle with 2?
No, there's the oldest and the youngest.
Can I smack you now? So that's totally changing. It's the whole middle child thing.
Listen, I don't get. I hate it when people get so psychological on the bottom line is, if I'm married to a woman and she wants to go to work and make something of herself, who am I to say no? Who am I to say no? I mean, think about that.
But we had someone in here, she's been here a couple of times, and her business as a coach is people in transition. So when maybe their kids are going off to school and the women or the male, I know, is going back into the workforce, and that change of life, or changing your business, or changing the scope of what you do. That seems to be the new trend, because women are looking to go back to the workforce.
Yeah,
Do you
because
do
the
that
men are
as-
getting fired.
I don't know if they're getting fired, but
I
maybe
think
the
so.
women aren't so happy sitting home doing the dishes anymore.
Or
How
they
many
shouldn't
lunches
be.
can you go
Well,
to
how many
in a
dishes
week?
can you wash?
How many dishes? How many malls can you walk around?
What
how
about
many
guys
lunches?
staying home and taking care? I raised my kids. And Michelle, you can scream at me all you want. I raised my kids.
Oh, let
I
me
said,
tell
go
you
to
this
work.
story. We were out for dinner Saturday night with, the players,
Yeah.
And they were discussing men staying home and raising the kids. And one of the women, and again, you know the player, says, I think that's unacceptable. I think if I'm making money, the man should be out working too. And one of the husbands says, but what if you're making more money than me and I want to stay home? She says, then grow a pair. Get out and work. Go do something.
So
Don't
she
stay
doesn't
home.
want him staying home.
No.
So he has no choice.
Exactly. And you know who it probably was, right? So
I
do not say
I
who
know
it is.
exactly
But,
who it was.
right? So the husband said, what if I want to stay home?
So if you
And
ladies...
she said, no. He said, that means I always have to make more money than you. And she said, exactly.
So if your husband's wanting to stay home, take care of the kids, and let you provide, would you have a problem with that?
I'm already past that take care of the kids, so if he decides to stay home, nothing good is going to come of it. There's no one to stay home with.
What about he wanted to adopt? Does he have a right to
I
adopt
have
children?
3 of my own. I mean, that's crazy enough as it is.
But
I don't
your
need to
youngest is
adapt
how?
anymore.
How?
18.
That's okay. Suppose he wanted to adopt a kid. Like I would love to have a child.
No adoptions.
Or what if he wanted to stay home because you're in finances and you make a
Well,
nice
we've
living?
had that conversation
And he says, I'm
where
just
he
done working.
said to me, I'm ready to see you fly, and you can take care of me.
And what did he say?
And I said no.
Yeah.
How about? And I said no, absolutely not. How about we both fly and we double our income?
But what if he said you could stay home and I take care of you? You don't got a problem with that.
Yes, I do.
You do?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Fair is fair.
Yeah,
Fair is
no,
fair.
Of course.
Linda, if you want me to stay home and take care of me, you let me know. Same thing with you?
I'm passive. My son's 22.
So if your husband wanted to stay home for you to take care of him?
I would tell him all the benefits of why it would be beneficial if he did go to work.
You could tell she's a coach.
It's funny
Because
though,
she makes
isn't it?
that puddle like glass.
I'll tell him all the benefits, and I said absolutely not. You go work, I work, and we double our income.
It's kind of like a double-edged thing, isn't it?
I want to stay home. I don't care.
Okay.
Ladies, do you feel the same way? You stay home, or you send your husband to work if he says you can stay home?
If they want to stay home and you're out and you can support your lifestyle and they want to stay home, what do you think?
Would you let him
I
stay
don't
home?
have a problem if it is with children at home.
But other than that, get your butt to work.
Unless he is going to contribute to humanity in some way by
Humanity?
volunteering- Yes, by volunteering for children, something in that regard.
Like a baseball coach?
Yes, as a matter of fact, he's been one, but.
How about you, Jessica?
I think any relationship is a partnership. So, you got to do what's best for you. But I don't believe that anyone is better than the other person and equal rights.
Ladies, just pass them the mic, please.
And what do you think, ladies?
I think this is about know who you truly are, what you are looking for a partnership, whether to fly with you in the sky or when you're grounded, you fly and you team together. It's all about knowing. For myself, I'm looking for a soulmate who can go with me, fly up sky, and organically support each other's growth.
So in other words, don't stay home, go to work.
Is it funny?
Stay grounded, but you can fly too.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think both okay because I've been staying home for a long time, and when my children grown up, then I back to work. I think I like to work for fun. Yeah.
You like working.
Yeah, I like working. I think if you stay at home and just looking at the internet or watching TV, that's
Like Jeanette said, nothing good comes of it.
Yeah. Right.
Either way, nothing good comes of it. Join our conversation. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. 888-565-1470. Interesting conversation,
Tell
isn't
us
it?
if you're a stay-at-home dad. That's what I'm going to see what calls up.
We'll be right back. I know one. I know one.
Do you?
I do.
I am Crunchy because knowledge is power. Crunchy is a revolutionary line of safe and high-performing toxin-free cosmetics that are redefining beauty. You no longer have to sacrifice your health for your beauty or your beauty for your health. Be conscious about what are in your cosmetics and how they affect your body. Contact me at 703-509-2592 or explore at crunchy.com/Liz Sant, LIZSANDT. Again, it's 703-509-2592.
What is Debersize? With over 25 years of personal training experience and workout techniques, Deb Varsalone invites you to Debersize. Debersize comes to you from the privacy of your own home or group training facility. Debersize can meet your individual fitness needs, offering one-on-one, non-impact resistance training, post-surgical strengthening to higher-level boot camp and weight training. Debersize will meet your personal fitness goals at any age. Contact Deb at 561-307-9283. Schedule an initial consultation and get ready for a stronger, healthier you. 561-307-9283.
Discover how you can unleash your body's natural regenerative power with Liquid BioCell. A scientifically proven, holistic anti-aging supplement, Liquid BioCell redefines the way we age and how we perform. Formulated with an exclusive collagen and hyaluronic acid combination, Liquid BioCell supports joints, muscle fitness, and restores youthful skin from within. Contact Renata at 561-306-7176 or visit forhealth4beautyonline.com. Anti-aging from the inside out. Call today, 561-306-7176.
Welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe, where every day is a new adventure. If you'd like to join Don and Freddy S. at the cafe, give them a call at 888-565-1470 toll-free. Come on in or call to share a thought for the day and get all the information you need to help your business grow. That's 888-565-1470. Let's reopen the cafe doors. Now, back to Don and Freddy S.
Thank you for watching the Brooklyn Cafe TV show. And don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We'll see you next time. And we're back at the Brooklyn Cafe on a wonderful, kind of psychedelic Wednesday. We're having a little camera issue, but the radio side is all good, so we're going to keep going with the conversation, and we can move the camera over to camera 2 and 3. And now I'm frozen. That's lovely, actually. I'm frozen in high def. But join our conversation. Give us a call, 888-565-1470. We are here with Jeanette and Sandra. They have a show on Friday night at 5 o'clock on WNN 95.3 FM, 1470 AM, called Minding Your Business. And it's such a great concept of what you ladies are talking about. And it's really bringing in really bad static, Freddy, in my ear. Okay, good. About minding your business and growing the Latin women in the community. And we're talking about men staying home. And pretty much anyone staying home after the kids are raised. And really, well, if you tell your kids nothing good happens after midnight, nothing good happens, period, afterwards. But to that point, all the ladies here said the same thing. What do you think about anyone staying home?
I think you lose your sense of purpose. I think you need something, a hobby of some sort that can generate some income. I think everyone that's generating money, has a sense of self. I can take care of myself.
I think going back to what Diane said, if you're using your time and it brings value because you're volunteering, because you're being of service, then you're essentially living a life of purpose, whether it draws you in or it doesn't draw you. But not doing anything and being home, I just don't see it as being productive. I don't see anything good coming from that.
That one. Yeah. There you go. Do whatever you did
That's
before.
it.
That's it. Whatever wire that is, you just did. Keep going. Sorry, we're trying to pick. Nope, not that one. Try the next one. We're trying to figure out the wire. Try the next one. No, it's buzzing. It's still buzzing. There you go. You got it now. Phew. Better, guys? Who's ever on the board?
That's it.
That's it. All right, I'm still fuzzy, but that's all right. As long as our sound is clear, it makes no difference. We know I'm on the land of the fuzziness. All right, John, can you keep the camera on the ladies? I don't need to be on film. Let's get the ladies on. At least we get the conversation going with them. And Sandra and Jeanette, please. And then we're going to talk to them, because I want to make sure we get Sandra's book in here that we want to talk about. Tell us about your book.
Yes, so this will be out before the end of the month on Amazon. It's The Life Agreement, Own the Courage to Pursue Your Soul's Ambition. It's a love book, it's about falling in love with yourself again and forgiving yourself. We all have some form of past that has affected how we are, right? We evolved from something. So I think, which I meet a lot of women, we are holding on to baggage, old baggage, not forgiving ourselves, and that inhibits our growth, our personal growth, our business growth. So it's about coming to terms with that, coming to terms with forgiving ourselves for that, committing to what it is that we want to do in life, and you have one shot to make something happen. This is our opportunity. This is showtime. It's so putting that audacity forward and saying, you know what, I got this.
What gave you the courage to write a book?
It's just been in my head and in my heart. I feel that just as my desire to bring women together, I've always had the desire to get a message out to help alleviate some people who feel unworthy, who feel that their life is woe me, and I've always had the passion to say, come on, man, let's do this. To me, to see someone falling behind is sad, because that can flip in a light switch, and sometimes people need some support, just so.
It's hard, right? You just want to say, suck it up, pull up a big girl panties and do it, but it's not always easy, especially, and I always say it's about women in general, and Freddy will say men, and finding your voice, and you feel like you go through life or marriage for however many years you're in it, and you feel unworthy if you're in a bad situation, and you want to flip the switch, but if you've gone through all of these years of being treated, or even feeling that you're being treated, maybe it's a whole misunderstanding of what it is, then how do you even start? Because forget getting from ground up. You just got to take the first step of saying, I'm worth living.
Exactly.
What do you tell them? And this isn't even business. Now we're talking life in general.
Yeah. Tell them you're worth living.
And what's the first step?
It's really...
Just tomorrow?
Yeah.
What's so hard about choosing to open your eyes the next day, taking the next step forward, making that dirty coffee?
Having fun, right?
Yeah.
Taking the courage to make the leap. And we were talking during commercial break of all the things in your head you need to change. And I think we all pretty much know there are things in our lives we need to change. We don't sit and say everything is perfect. And they're all shaking their head on camera 3. But it's taking the courage to say, all right, now I'm going to make the change. I know what I need to do. And good, bad, or indifferent. Some may come along for the ride, and you may lose some. You may hurt some people. But in essence, maybe you're saving yourself. Is that worth the change? If you're going to hurt someone, but yet you're going to be happier. It's this conflict that I'm sure you see all the time with families.
Being selfish at those moments in your life is absolutely necessary. And unfortunately, not everyone will be with you along the way. I know that when I found myself in a situation where, because I was married before, and I found myself going through a divorce that I didn't expect, I was going to make enemies, whether it be his family or people within my own family group that said, it's, as a Latina, we're supposed to stay together, right?
But that didn't change you making the decision, or whoever decision it was to get divorced. You knew it was best for you.
It was certainly my decision, and it was a tough one to make, given the circumstances at the time in my life. But I knew that it had to happen, because I have a responsibility to myself as well as my children. So, we go back to talking about me being the middle child, the black sheep in the family. That lit a fire under me. Like, no, this isn't gonna happen. No, this isn't happening to me. No, things have to stop. I don't care who doesn't like it. It's just something that has to happen. And the people that love you and know you are going to be there to support you. And those are the ones that you hold on to.
And is divorce, and breakups in a Latino family different, you think, culturally? Or is it the same? You went through a few.
A few?
Two. Sorry. A few to me is two. I know a few is three or more. Two is two.
Yeah, and what
Two.
happens is that it changes you. It changes your perspective. But you know what? The game changes you. Living lifestyles change you. Your kids going to school change you.
Everything changes.
There's adjustments all the time changing you. Marriage is a game of adjustments, and if you don't make them, you're going to end up getting burned.
So I don't think it's being Latino, being Jewish, being whatever it is. I just think it's being human and being humane and saving yourself, and it's worth saving you. And the ladies, I love that they're all shaking their head. It's so nice to have a studio audience in agreement with what we say.
Of course, because you got on that type of women in here.
Why? Do you disagree?
No, I do agree. I do agree. And the problem is that, you know, if you don't learn from the game will teach you. So make up your mind what you want to do.
I mean, and you were a stay-at-home dad. You raised your boys. It was a change of lifestyle.
Yeah, but I gave Michelle a choice. I told her, if you want to have a career, let's go have a career. And, you know, I do what I do. I just do what I do. There's no explaining it. I just do it.
And Michelle's Latina also, so right?
She was, and she went ahead and she got a career. Now, we have difference of opinions. Some people say a paycheck 9 to 5 is enough, and I could take care of my bills. And my world, I don't roll that way. It's never enough. And if I'm making $1 million, I can make $1.1 million. I mean, it doesn't.
You just got to keep going. And as you said, when you're ready to retire, if you have enough money, go travel, right?
Yeah, but you run out of money.
But nothing good happens after midnight, and nothing good comes from the other spouse staying home if there's no one to take care of.
And
I think
done
that's
right,
the
Freddy, you
consensus.
don't run out of money.
You've done right, you shouldn't run out of money. Or
That's
you
when
meet
you gotta
somebody who
call
can get you out
Jeanette.
of debt in 9 years. I tell you something, don't you leave. But it's funny because you're giving choices. Now, whether you're a man or a female, you sort of have to weigh that thing out. But I just like the fact that the two of you have stepped forward and you're taking this whole challenge on. There's a whole lot of stuff that we're going to be talking about to try to promote what you do. You know, Karen the Turk is in the house.
The
She's another
Turks
one.
in plural are in the house.
Yeah.
Turk Talk Radio is in the house. We got two Turks.
Yeah, and she actually is going to be doing a show with her husband, which again is the new norm.
Monday
It's a new
nights.
thing that's going on in the business right now, which is I applaud it.
Things are
It's about
changing,
time.
but come out and check out our book nook. We're going to have Sandra's book in hopefully by the end of the month.
Yeah, for sure.
5 o'clock Friday night, you have a guest on?
No.
Friday night, no.
This week it'll just be us. Mm-hmm.
All right.
I have the future Mayor Boynton wanted to be on your show. I want to talk to you a little bit about that afterwards. As a male, you know that in New York, female won the.
We'll make the
race.
exception. We'll make the exception for the male politician.
Yeah.
And you know, in New York, the female won the race over the Republican landslide, and everybody said, "Who?" And everybody's like, "You're scratching their heads. How did that happen?" But you know, if you dream hard enough, good things can happen.
Check out the ladies minding your business Fridays at 5 p.m. on WNN. Have a wonderful Wednesday, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place.
Don't be late.
Don't be late.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye. Anything different?
The Heart of Delray Gallery, located in the Delray Art Complex, is one of South Florida's top venues for art, culture, music, and private events. The Heart of Delray Gallery is a cutting-edge, 11,000-square-foot art exhibition showcasing local artists and artisans with the highest quality of talent and vision, highlighting South Florida's creative arts. Visit us at the Heart of Delray Gallery, 1440 North Federal Highway in Delray Beach. Come, take a tour, book your next private event or fundraiser, or join us for Art Walk the first Friday of every month from 6 to 11 p.m. For more information, give us a call at 561-278-0074.
Health and Vitamin Concepts can help balance you through an innovative, non-invasive biomeridian assessment that measures the energetic properties of your body and naturally corrects the imbalances. Offering a complete thyroid, hormone, and nutritional profile, Health and Vitamin Concepts identifies the specific vitamins and herbs in the exact amount your body needs. Call for more information, 561-392-8448, or visit online at healthandvitaminconcepts.com. If you're ready to have more energy, better health, and a greater sense of well-being, make an appointment today at Health and Vitamin Concepts in Boca Raton at 7152 Barracasa Way. Call 561-392-8448. That's 561-392-8448.
Well, that's about it for today, and even though the show is over, the Brooklyn Cafe is always open for business. You're invited to join the fun Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 1 p.m. If you missed some of the laughs from today, Dawn and Freddy S. will bring you more goodwill next time. Although today's show was live, you can follow the cafe on Facebook at Brooklyn Cafe. To rewatch every minute of the show, call 866-224-5422 to talk with Dawn and Freddy S. after the closing, or to leave an order for fun for the next show. Have a meaningful day. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.